Live, good God. Welcome to Short Games Live. My name is Steven, and it's time for some Division 2. We're going to slay all day, but I'm not alone. I'm joined by 8-Bit Gamesters. How are we looking over there, Jeremy? Are we looking okay?
Oh, we're looking okay.
Oh, man. We got our Gucci breakfast and we're ready to slay the day.
Yeah, we're staying woke, being on fleek, and getting that Gucci breakfast. Guys, it's been like 2 weeks for me. It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks for me too, man.
Yeah.
A lot's happened. Marcus isn't here yet. That's happened. Marcus joined our group.
Oh.
Is Marcus going to be able to join our group? Is that going to work?
I should be able to. Question mark?
We're going to find out. But a lot's happened. Jake's been holding down the fort, and I got married.
Steven's freaking married, guys.
I'm married,
Look at
and
that
my
guy.
wife is sitting right next
Look
to
at
me.
that guy.
She's watching Hulu.
Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at that
me?
guy.
Look at
He's
me?
married.
Oh, you got a laser sight on your pistol.
That guy's married. Yep. That guy right there.
Hey,
I
Speedwagon.
cannot join your group.
You can't join our group?
Oh, there it is.
Brody is actually going to be streaming with me tomorrow night, Speedwagon. So he'll be there tomorrow. I don't know if he'll be in the chat tonight, but he will be here tomorrow. But yeah, I got married, went on my honeymoon. We went to Alaska. It was great. Some of the most beautiful scenery I've ever seen.
It was fleek.
It was lit. I was saying goals the whole time.
It was extra.
Feeling pretty extra. All right, but tonight we're back in it. We're going to be doing Tidal Basin, and we're going to be doing what Jeremy and I have been waiting a long time for, and that is getting to World Tier 5, getting to some gear sets, getting that Gucci breakfast all day, slaying all day. I need to stop. I'm the new Marcus.
Steven, stop it. Steven.
No, I want to preface this by saying they literally said right before the stream, because they were talking about this video, I was like, what are you guys talking about? And they were like, you can't see it until after because all you're going to do is quote it the entire fucking time. And look where we are now.
All right. We gotta space it out a little bit more. I will be good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I think it's the final word in there.
Steven, you're being extra. Okay.
Are you V proud of me?
It's lit, bro.
I'm a hundo P proud of
A
you.
hundo P. I forgot about that one.
All right.
Oh,
Game face on.
Game face is cool. Let's do it. All right, so we're doing Tidal Basin, getting to World Tier 5. We have not done this yet. We've been waiting for this specific stream, so you guys should feel special. Lots changed actually in this game.
Steven.
Yeah.
Have you read that no specialization ammo is dropping?
That makes a lot of sense now that I've heard that, but I had not heard that yet.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen any dropping in the 15 minutes that I've been playing.
Yeah, Ubisoft is investigating right now, but I think it's something to do with the new patch and them putting the new specialization.
That doesn't affect me at all. Because mine sucks! Have you guys watched Parks and Recreation?
Oh, yes.
One of my new bits that I want to do is talk like Jean Ralphio sometimes, where it's like, I can't use my crossbow because it's the worst! Just like turning the end of sentences into song. That's my new bit.
Oh, fuck.
This is an interesting... Are we in the mission yet?
Alright, where the fuck did you get? Oh, there you are.
Do you want a hunting M44?
Group is ineligible. Marcus cannot join us on this mission.
That's okay. I will take
So
this
here's
gear,
what we'll do. Marcus, Jeremy and I are going to do the mission, and then you can pop in World Tier 5 with us so you can get some high gear. But we need to do this mission, so just go do your own thing for a while.
I was about to say, I'm actually going to go work on my missions.
I was just going to say, go do your missions so you can go ahead and get that Gucci breakfast, bro, dude.
Stop. Oh, you'll be saying bye, Felicia, to that low gear score.
Oh god, he's dying.
How do I leave?
Go to press start
social
and go to social and then leave group.
Social. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh God in heaven.
Steven, I feel like I'm doing way more damage.
I felt like that earlier.
Are you still in our party, Marcus?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you left.
No, he's not. Oh, that party. Oh, yeah.
No, like, I got a new thing for.
Sorry, I'm in. I seem a little inactive. I'm just. I'm inviting some friends to come watch the stream.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Marcus, join our group again.
Oh, okay.
Because our ineligibility is not because of Marcus, it's because we have to do a mission outside the White House first.
Ah.
Interesting.
Another agent is now.
This isn't very cash money.
Oh, hey, notifications were sent out. That's nice.
And his final words before he died on his deathbed.
Hey, I told you that you couldn't be the first to quote it.
Actually, Jeremy quoted
That was
it.
me. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm watching both of you. Jeremy, you're okay. You can do it.
Oh, gee, thanks, Steven.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
That was the babiest yeet I've ever heard.
It's like the mini dab.
Stop.
We were doing that shit earlier. It was awesome.
Kaylin! It's Kaylin, finally! Hey,
What?
Kaylin.
Hey, Kaylin, what's up?
I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks.
Kaylin Alien. Best damn
Baby.
I've ever seen. I don't know.
Am I in y'all's group? Yes, I am.
Yes. How's it going, man? Everyone fast travel to me. I found a door.
Oh, are we gonna
door.
fast travel to you, Steven? Is that what's happening? We're gonna fast travel to you, Steven?
Jesus Christ, you alright?
I've been in a mood
Jeremy
lately.
needs to say
I'm just
bye,
saying,
Felicia,
yeah.
to that attitude.
It needs to be yeeted off a bridge.
Jeremy's not very open. I'm so dead right now. I'm fucking done.
Did I see global warming? There was a good bit of
How
climate
can you
change.
see global warming?
I'll talk more about that later, probably in the podcast next week. But there was a lot of it was interesting. Like, we saw a glacier that used to be a lot closer, but it had melted a lot, and so it moved further back.
That's what he means. Did you see global warming? I was like, is there a new movie coming out that I haven't seen the trailer for?
Access granted.
Starring The Rock, and he has to fight the elements on a building.
Punching an iceberg. Get back over there! I'm the people's champion.
The locals were actually super nice. Like, I was surprised.
I've heard that.
They were all so friendly and kind. I had heard that a lot of the natives were kind of keep to themselves, but that was not the case up there. Like, they were all super friendly and generous and kind. Yes, Kalen, like Geostorm. That's what I was thinking.
Steven, you spawned in on my screen, and your body was floating and your legs were twisted up behind your head.
Save that video.
I am.
Don't hate me because I can do yoga, okay?
You were doing some extreme ass
Extreme
yoga.
yoga.
It was extra yoga.
Yeah, you'll be
I'm sorry
saying-
for starting that.
You'll be saying goals at my yoga.
Yeet. Alright, we gotta calm down on that.
Alright.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff over here.
Oh yeah? Oh shit, yeah there is.
Protocols have been manually disabled.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, what was that?
Oh look, Jeremy figured it out already. Biology key.
What'd you get?
Biology lab key.
Okay.
I'm just guessing that it's something we may need later in the mission.
Good job, Jeremy. Proud of you. Goals.
Oh, I only know how to do that because Krista likes Cardi B.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, B.
Yeah, well, so are all the men she robbed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. I have my own opinion about that crap.
How there's a complete double standard in old media.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
that's actually it.
Yeah, you actually hit the nail on the fucking head.
Yeah, that's all we'll say about that.
Alright, so this is the precursor to Tidal Basin.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
You have to
Can we not
investigate
take our
the
weapons
facility. We're in a safe area.
Yeah.
Oh.
God. It's like you've never even played this game, Marcus.
Well,
I haven't played this game in 2 weeks, and I know
I
better.
played it in 3,
That's your own fault.
I think.
No, you played.
Inventory log for relevant.
Last time I played was 2 weeks ago, and you played with me. It was right
Oh,
after,
yeah.
right after he shut down.
Oh, I found an echo.
Hello.
Storage unit.
On my laptop working on a video, I'm never on this thing. I didn't know you worked on videos, Kalen.
Echo detected.
How do we... I can't play the echo.
Thank you, Isaac.
Yeah, I can't play it either for some reason.
Got it.
Activate the echo and let's pray for something to go on.
Is that all of it? Looks that way, Chief. Just sending in the doses for the top brass. All right. Then let's get it somewhere safe. We'll hold it at Basin until I get word from the boss. Wyvern, this is your baby now. You take damn good care of it.
Understood.
That's President
I'm walking.
Ellis.
Near this container, not even a fucking
Who is it?
You got me?
Understood.
Give me that
President
sound
Ellis.
Oh, is he a bad guy here?
the news myself. Go on, give him your phone. Let him have his moment.
Interesting.
That's the takeaway from this, right? That he's working with Black Tusk. Right?
Oh, are you serious? Okay, well, we're done with this mission.
Our priority is getting those antivirals. We need to
Told you, called it.
Tusk's Tidal Basin stronghold.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Well, they
Yeah,
showed
he
it
was-
at the
he
end
was
of
real
the
sketch.
third stronghold.
Stay focused on countering the fuckers.
They kinda hinted at it.
Plan of attack.
Wow, that is a lot of really good news, Kalen. Or, I guess, subjective news, but news nonetheless. I don't know. Alright, I'm at the elevator, boys. We're going to talk about a lot of the news in the podcast next week. We didn't have a podcast this week because there was just no way to get one done. But we will have a big one next week.
So,
Oh, I have
so
my
you-
gun out now.
So you coming, Marcus, or?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Yeah, we might be here till next Monday based on how Marcus is running right now.
That wasn't very cash money of you.
Well,
I tried to hit the button before you got here.
I know
I'm
you
gonna be
did.
honest.
I know you did.
yeah, I tried to.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
You just gotta say that you're fine, but you're really not fine, and everyone just says, "Oh, you'll be okay eventually."
and then everybody just says, "Yee!"
Yeah, Jake had a pretty rough couple of weeks, but he's doing better now. Alright, I think we're headed to the White House. Yeah, Jake made it to the wedding at least. I was happy that he and Lee Allison were able to make it to the wedding. They were both in it.
So the president's a huge bitch. That's what I'm getting.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah, but
I used to thought you know what though? He's like my favorite character. He's like a badass.
yeah, subjective. Is this where we're supposed to be?
It looks like you get a guaranteed set piece from Tidal Basin.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Are we set to go now?
Marcus, leave the group.
It still says group ineligible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go. Gotta say fine. It's really not fine. Okay.
yeah, because we're eligible now.
Oh, I got you.
Alright, let's hit it.
Ongoing.
So our set's out now?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
they have
sweet.
3 sets.
There's only 2 that are
and-
available from this.
Hmm.
Ongoing directive and true patriot.
Yeah, so neither of them are the one that I should probably be running.
I want ongoing directive.
Oh, really? You're gonna use ongoing directive?
I'm thinking about it.
Awesome.
If it's the one I'm thinking of.
That's the one that loads random special ammo on your guns.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was cause, I mean, I use a LMG, so I feel like that would be good with it.
Could be good with. It would be really good with shotguns. So if
Yeah.
you decide to use a shotgun as one of your guns.
Well, I get bonuses for LMG and SMG. My secondary
Right.
is a P90.
Yep. Yeah, Mark Hamill is voicing the new Chucky. Kayla mentioned. I heard about that. Which he's
You
a
didn't see his
good
announcement?
choice.
No.
It's just a video of him being like, "Yep, so can't wait to do the new Chucky movie."
He's a good choice, but I do feel like a lot of people are going to be upset because I feel like the original Chucky voice, he was pretty well liked and iconic.
Yeah.
But if anyone was
absolutely.
going to do that voice better, it's freaking Mark Hamill.
Oh, 100%.
He's just such a good voice actor.
Hostile control
Yes.
point nearby.
Did you guys see the Joker trailer?
I did.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel.
I want to hear. Okay, good. I'm going to tell you how I feel. It's stupid. So, what's more intimidating? The guy who's crazy because of his troubled past, or the guy who's crazy and you don't know why?
The guy who's crazy and you don't know why.
Exactly. And this movie is trying to make you sympathize for who is arguably one of the greatest villains we've ever had.
No, Joker, though, is you're not supposed to sympathize with him. And all
Exactly.
throughout DC Comics, he's always just been absolutely batshit crazy, and no pun intended.
The only
And-
time his or him having an origin has kind of worked was Killing Joke, and
Yeah.
even that was controversial to a lot of people. I think it's better off leaving him in the dark because
Yeah.
that's so much scarier.
Absolutely.
Head down into
Like, if
And
they
I don't
just do a
know.
Joker movie where he just goes around being bananas, that'd be awesome.
inside the perimeter.
Pink
That's
bananas.
what I kind of hoped that they were gonna do. They weren't gonna like tell much of a story. It was just him like rising up through the ranks of the underworld,
Yeah.
like gaining more
That's
and more of a
he,
following.
he is a hard protagonist though to have because
He is.
like with the typical flow of a movie, you got to have relatable
Oh my
arc
God.
and stuff like that. With him, we melted those guys. Oh my god!
My
Hey, I got crossbow
LMG
ammo.
is ridiculous.
I've still got my G36. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
fuck.
I don't know, like even as a movie, it did not look interesting to me.
I mean, I like who they have playing him, but
Oh, Joaquin Phoenix is a good actor.
he's gonna
he
do great.
actually was.
Yeah.
He was the top the guy who was being eyed to play Doctor Strange. Before
Oh,
Benedict
really?
Cumberbatch got. Yeah, but he actually backed out, and it's kind of respectable because he backed out saying that like with all of the green screen and CGI effects that were being used, he didn't feel like he could do it. So
Oh, wow.
it's respectable for a guy to know his own limits. And so that's why he ended up backing away from it, and I'm glad he did because Benedict Cumberbatch is one of my favorite actors, so I love him as Doctor Strange.
yeah, he really pulled that off well, too.
He did.
Did you figure it out, Steven? Okay.
Yeah, it's up here. Or at least that whole Joaquin Phoenix thing was what I had heard. And I'm usually pretty tight on the comic news, or comic movie news.
Yeah.
But another problem with the Joker movie, and I've had this conversation with a few people, so that's why this is probably going to sound rehearsed because I've said it a few times. But when you take liberties, like interpretations with characters, you get what happened to the Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the cinematic Guardians of the Galaxy. I think they're great, and it's a very fresh take that did the characters a lot of good. But it is very apparent that the character, like the Guardians, were changed for the cinematic version. And because the cinematic version was so successful, you know what happened to the comic publication? It mirrored the cinematic.
Right.
So Star-Lord, who in the comics was more of a ragtag leader who was as tactical as he was lucky, is now an emotionally driven character who acts rashly and gets by his luck and charm. It's a character that works, but it's not the character that I read.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, like, when you take a character like the Joker and try to make a cinematic adaptation, if it does well, DC might try to make the Joker a sympathetic character.
Which I do not want whatsoever. If they do that, DC fans will riot.
Yeah.
I know they will. Because I'm sure everyone and their mother wants to keep the Joker the way he is. That's the thing that people like about the Joker.
Right.
Like, no matter how far DC Comics gets, they should never, ever, ever reveal anything about the Joker as far as his past, or like his real name, or anything like that.
Well, that we already know his real name, I think.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I think Killing Joke revealed his real name. I just don't remember what it was. I think it's Arthur something. Is that right? But, like, Killing Joke, yeah, I don't know if you've ever read the comic or seen the movie. It basically did his entire story.
Yeah.
And it worked, but it was in such a way that it was still, like, it robbed the character, in my opinion. Like, it was a good, compelling story, but it robbed the character from the impact that he had before that point, in my opinion. We're getting flanked pretty bad, Jeremy, or we were. God, jeez. Drones. Jeremy?
I'm here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was deleting something out of my inventory so I could pick something up.
Curly Pixels asks, doesn't DC have a multiverse? It does. Much like Marvel, I think that's the 52 different Earths.
Yeah.
There are turrets over here. That's what was hitting me. Jeez. Okay. Caitlin says, I say hook it up to my veins. I love the indie feel of it, the psychology of the premise. The movie, however, is just psychosis of a man. It didn't need to be a Joker movie. That's my thing. If they had made it a non-Joker movie, it would be interesting. But, like, when you play with... Yeah.
When you play with
an IP
name
that
into
exists... Yeah. Then couldn't the Killing Joke be a pure spinoff? It absolutely could. But I think... Actually, no. The Killing Joke was canon. Because in the Killing Joke, that's how Barbara Gordon got paralyzed and became Oracle. So everything that happened in Killing Joke was in the Earth which all the other comics take place. But in theory, that could have been the case. Curly Pixels. But for this specific one, that is not the case. Which, if you're going to watch the Killing Joke movie, just do yourself a favor and skip, like, the first 20 minutes. It's pretty bad. Like, Batgirl and Batman have sex on a rooftop bad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is don't skip the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Trying to rob us of a good time.
Alright.
Steven, I got a yellow med right next to me.
I'm on my way.
He's dead.
Got him.
Damn, dude, come on. Okay, if I could fucking aim.
There's a purple coming up on your left side.
Oh, so you're saying the movie. Okay, so the Joker movie could be its own spin-off. It could. In fact, it is not in the same universe as the DC films that we are currently getting. So yes, it is its own adaptation that is separate. That's a helicopter. That is separate from the mainline stories. But the concern, like I mentioned earlier, the concern with that is always, like, once you do an adaptation, depending on how it does, they might try to alter the mainline stuff to mimic what was successful, and thus robbing the character. And to me, like, I'm really big on staying true to characters and to intellectual properties. I don't like adaptations that much. I like adaptations if they're earned. Like, to me, Spider-Man Homecoming was okay because we'd already gotten Spider-Man's origin twice. So this third time we got a story about Spider-Man trying to prove that he's good enough to his hero. That's an adaptation that's okay because that's not too far from the truth of the character, but it still can take liberties. But when you take something and turn a character on its head, like the Joker and Harley Quinn actually being in love instead of in an abusive relationship, that feels wrong to the character to me because the Joker, and again, I see that Joker is like a recurring theme here, but for the Joker to actually show that he cares about something, that is an inherent opposition to his nature, and so that feels inconsistent and just wrong.
I just thought about this. In the comics, doesn't and I could be completely wrong. I'll be honest, I'm not that informed, but doesn't he have like terrible relationship with his parents as a kid or like growing up?
The Joker or Batman?
Joker. Like his dad was an alcoholic or whatever, and his mom was like a druggie or something like that.
So I don't know because I don't know too terribly much about the Joker's origin because I intentionally try to not know anything about it because it enhances the character's effectiveness in my opinion. But I do know that in The Dark Knight, the Christopher Nolan movie, he talks about his dad being an abusive
A drinker.
Yeah.
A drinker. I don't know if that was straight from the comics, but even that Joker, that was a good adaptation because the universe as a whole had been kind of changed to be more of a grounded take, and so everything in the Nolan Batman movies, you have to filter it through the lens of this is created to be like heroes and villains that could exist in our current world. That is kind of how the Nolan movies tried to interpret the Batman mythos. And so the idea of a tortured Joker whose past was still a mystery to us is still effective and works because it fits the theme of the universe that we've been given.
Right. See, because my thing is like, if his home life and his past life or whatever was that bad, why the fuck in this movie is he like taking care of his mother and, you know, it shows scenes of him and her like super happy and shit, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, they're probably going for society made him this way, he was bullied, persecuted, and that's probably what they're going for is like, you made this, and so the monster is the creation of the people. Something like that, which, to me, again, that sounds powerful. But not with this character.
Not for a Joker movie.
Yeah, make it a different character. Make it an original story, because it's not even connected to the DC property. It's done by DC, but it's not connected to, like, the Justice League or Wonder Woman or anything like that. It is standalone.
It's not really canon.
I think honestly what I would like to see, what would be so cool, is if they were to come up with a brand new homicidal character through this movie, and not the Joker. You know what I'm saying? Like something completely different. I don't care if it's DC. Just make like a new character and start it with this movie. That would be awesome.
Plot twist: Joker's about his dad.
What?
Joker's about the Joker's dad.
I mean,
Joaquin Phoenix is his dad.
That would be cool.
You mean the dad that's a drinker?
Yeah.
The drinker. I mean,
The drinker.
That would be really cool. I will say
If
though,
I just called it, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
if you just called it, I will. I don't know what I'll do, honestly.
You like AC-50 shotguns, Steven?
I'll take one. Kalen just pointed out all of those got these scar stories told by Heath Ledger Joker were lies. They were all inconsistent. I forgot about that fact. So every story he told was a fabrication. So he didn't have an origin. He was just, and that's really cool.
That's genius. Really I didn't think about that. Wow, that's genius.
And like that's how you do a character like that. Someone who is like
mysterious and crazy.
He's literally a living legend.
Okay.
And like the only stories that are about him are like stories of like
Steven,
rumors, and
lies.
Steven, pull back a little bit.
I see it.
Yeah, we're getting. kind of surrounded.
Like honestly,
Further back to you.
I haven't watched much of
Pablo.
Gotham, the TV show, but the Joker in that show, like the Kid Joker or whatever, really good.
That's what everybody says.
They're doing too much with it.
Yeah, that's kind of the impression I've got. I don't even watch
kept
Gotham.
I'm caught up completely, minus the new season. I watched the first episode, and haven't really watched any since. But I did really love the player, or the player, the guy that played
The actor.
the actor that played the Joker, or what was supposed to be the Joker.
Sounds like you're gonna need all the help you can get.
But they went back and forth. Like,
I wish, honestly, they would just hire him to do a live-action movie Joker, because I really enjoyed him. Like,
Well,
I think he's a really good fit.
Thank you, Pablo.
with the final episode of this is the last season of Gotham, the one that's playing right now. The final episode, there's going to be about 10 minutes of the current action, and then they're going to fast forward to the future where he's actually Batman fighting the Joker.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Pictures on the like have been circulating social media of that guy as Joker.
As the older Joker. Like
That's
his
really
face
cool.
melted and like white makeup and everything.
He
Wow.
looks. I don't know how I feel about it because he looks like
He looks like Jack Nicholson, but like worse.
Oh, I
like
love
Jack
that
Nicholson
Joker,
after
bro.
a meth bender and
Yeah.
50 years.
like pitted like spots on his face like everywhere, and you can tell that it's latex. Like,
See, that kind of sucks.
well, the show started out with a pretty low budget, but as it's gone
Yeah.
on, money has kept coming in because it's done pretty well for itself. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Like there's a lot of things in there that
Gotta
aren't
go around
like
here, man.
completely canon, but yeah, I mean it's still entertaining. That's
so,
if that's what they're trying to
Kalen-
do, that's fine by me.
to answer your question, Kalen, I think they tried to double back on Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor in BVS, saying that he was Lex Jr.
Yeah.
But either way, he was terrible. Like,
Well,
he was
they
trying
stated that at the
to
beginning
play-
of the movie. He's Lex Jr.
He is.
yeah. He wasn't playing Lex Luthor. That's the problem.
No.
Jesse Eisenberg was playing the Riddler or the Joker. Like,
Jesse Eisenberg was playing Jesse Eisenberg. Every
yeah,
character he ever
was just,
plays.
He was
Honestly,
too
I could
goofy.
see Jesse
He had
Eisenberg as the
no.
Riddler.
I could too. But
That'd
he
be
had
really
no
good,
like.
actually.
The person that they have playing the Riddler in Gotham,
Really good.
it's phenomenal. Like, he's probably one of my favorite characters.
What about the guy that plays Cobblepot?
He's okay, but Cobblepot's meant to be like a fat, gross,
Yeah.
like grotesque
You
creature.
can't try to make
and he's-
Cobblepot like attractive.
A fucking daddy.
And I don't know. I like the actor. Like as far as like the acting throughout that entire show, I love it. Like they're all
What
very
about
well
the kid
done.
that plays Bruce? Really good.
He wasn't that good at the start, but now he's kind of hit a stride.
Yeah.
His
Steven, I'm
the first time
taking
they
a
showed
shot.
his vigilante. Good lord, what are you doing? the first time they showed his like vigilante outfit, the only thing I could think was the safe word is justice.
Oh God.
Steven, I fucked up.
Did someone
Yeah,
call
you
the
did.
FBI?
0.
Good lord, Jeremy, what were you doing?
I can respawn in 20
I don't know if it
seconds.
was a retcon or not, Kalen, but it felt like a retcon.
If what?
The Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor thing.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, I am really bummed that I can no longer drop the healing pots. That's really getting in the way.
It really does feel like a retcon. Lex Luthor. Yeah,
I cannot stand Superman.
Yeah.
as the character.
Never liked him as a character. I always thought him stupid.
Oh, speaking of
Speaking
Superman,
of that, Brightburn.
Brightburn. How do we feel about that?
it's a James Gunn movie about Superman as a kid. If he were evil, sign me up. Like,
Wait, is that actually what it's about?
it's the basic premise, but it's not the actual characters. But
Okay.
it's similar enough to where it's like a alien with superpowers comes to Earth and is found by a family of farmers, but he is sadistic, has violent tendencies, and just becomes evil, basically.
So it's supposed to be like a Superman horror movie.
Yes.
But what I don't
Where Superman
understand,
is the killer.
what I don't understand is all these similarities, and it's not licensed by DC.
I don't know.
That's the only reason why I'm like,
Technically, that doesn't infringe copyright because it is enough transformation of character. I've been watching a lot of Matt Pat's videos on copyright and copyright laws and stuff, so I'm pretty good. Did you know that pictures of the Eiffel Tower at night are illegal to publish because that infringes copyright?
I did not know that.
Because
Now, do you mean publish as in like publishing in a magazine or like posting on Instagram?
Posting on Instagram,
yeah.
anything.
Yep.
Wow.
Because the Eiffel Tower, the structure itself was made in the late 1800s, or sometime in the 1800s, so it is no longer under copyright, but the lights installed outside the structure were installed in the 80s, so that is still under copyright law. So if you post that online, you are technically infringing copyright, and the state of the country of France does not have freedom of panorama, which is basically making all architecture under fair use. So France is one of the countries that doesn't allow you to basically that doesn't make it legal to publish pictures of.
You have to pay to take pictures.
Wow. What the fuck?
The pay for the rights kind of thing.
I did not know that.
Yeah, really interesting. Evan, we just talked about the new Joker movie. I think it's stupid. I just outright, I think it's really stupid. Also, hi Evan. Long time no see. I just shot a friendly.
I did it too. They were standing.
Yes,
out
Pablo,
open,
we're
and I was
talking
like,
about
"Ah."
Super Terror Kid, Brightburn.
Brightburn.
Sorry, I didn't see the chat for a minute.
Super Terror Kid.
Yeah, I did see Shazam though.
Is it good?
I really enjoyed it. It wasn't quite as funny as I thought it would be, but it was also way more dark and emotional in a good way than I thought it was going to be. So it was a lot more balanced. But you would expect, it being a superhero movie, you would expect it being about he gets the powers and then he starts, trying to learn how to be a superhero. But it's comical because almost the entire movie he's like, and I won't spoil anything, but almost the entire movie he's just basically a 14-year-old kid with powers trying to earn money just because he can. So he's like in Philadelphia with like a guitar case, like a street performer, just shooting lightning in the sky trying to get money.
That's hilarious.
So it's just really funny because Zachary Levi does a really good job of capturing the essence of a teenager. So I don't know, it's good. It feels like a more golden age superhero movie.
We got 3 guys right in front of the building over here.
Got it. But it feels like more classic Superman stuff like that. So like more old-timey movies before they were overly worried about cinematic universes and stuff like that. It's just kind of like it's interesting. I definitely recommend it. And it's nice to see DC have success because it's like it retains its darkness that you would expect from a DC movie, but also does a lot of that lighthearted feel that they tried to do with Justice League and failed because they were just trying to be Marvel. But in this, the lighthearted stuff feels like authentic DC. So it doesn't feel like they're trying to be Marvel. So that's really refreshing.
That's why I'm excited to see James Gunn do Justice League.
Is he gonna do Justice League?
He's doing Suicide Squad.
it. Suicide Squad. Yeah, not Justice League.
Oh.
They're completely redoing it.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be Suicide Squad 2, it's just gonna be Suicide Squad?
It's gonna be
It
the
is
Suicide
called, The Suicide Squad, and it's going to be a reboot.
Who's gonna be playing all the characters in it? Is it gonna be different actors?
Different actors. Idris
a couple
Elba is
of
in
them.
it. We don't.
No,
We
he
don't
turned
know
it
who he
down.
is. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Last I heard, he was going to be a new character that was not Deadshot.
Who?
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. He turned down Deadshot because he felt he was disrespecting Will Smith by taking his place. But they said that he will be in there.
Who is this?
Idris Elba.
I have no idea.
He's a English
Evan.
actor.
Yeah, he's in Pacific Rim.
Oh, yeah.
He's the guy from Thor. I can't think of his name. Watcher.
Heimdall.
Heimdall. Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But to Evan, to your point, we don't know anything about future Justice League movies. Not really. They are changing focus to basically reevaluate the DC cinematic universe, which I think is a good thing, because I love DC. I'm more of a Marvel guy now because of the movies, but back in the day, I read DC comics, so my roots are DC, and my wife loves DC. Can she hear me? She's got noise canceling. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm talking good about you.
He called you his wife.
But she's more of a DC girl. Like she always has been. She loves the Flash.
I love
and
that.
She just.
I love the Flash.
I
like Green Lantern too.
So I'm really happy and eager to see more from DC that is good, and not them feeling like they have to do what Marvel did.
What?
Yeah, I don't want them to try to keep up with Marvel or anything. I want them to do their own thing.
See what?
Did you see that ship?
Oh. Yeah.
The fuck did that come from?
This is the
Evan,
this is their base.
It's just about the best feeling ever to say wife. At the reception, Jeremy, I don't know if you were still there at this point, but at the reception, once we finally split off and were saying, like, talking to different people, I just looked up and I just said, wait, where's my wife? And it was like, wife. It was a sweet moment. It was a good moment.
I'm excited.
And then Miles' girlfriend actually was walking past me, and she and I are good friends. So when I just said, where's my wife? She looked up, she was like, oh! And like put her hand on her heart and was like, wife!
I can see Becca saying that too. That's hilarious.
Yeah. It was great.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Where are we going?
Are we supposed to get on a boat or something? Or... Oh, maybe drop down over here, Steven?
Oh. I thought it was where we came from. That's why I didn't drop.
Oh no, there's a closed gate.
Is this the way we came from? I cannot tell.
No. Nope.
Oh.
Found it.
Good eye. Good eye, Germ.
Good eye.
Good eye, mate.
Good job, Jerry Bear.
Yay!
Cold storage device detected.
Did you guys see that meme? And it was like a guy in boot camp, and he was wearing like an Australian boonie hat, and then it shows the drill instructor, and he's screaming in his face, and he says, "Did you come here to die?" And the guy who's wearing an Australian boonie hat says, "You know, mate, came here yesterday." Fucking cracked me up for a solid 30 seconds to a minute.
That's old meme, Marcus. Get fresh memes.
I don't give a shit if it's an old meme. Oldie,
What Harry Potter
but a
house
goodie.
am I? Okay, that's a good question. I actually some backstory before I answer the question, but I will answer the question. So the general consensus that I kind of grew up in was that if you were public school, like if you went to public school, you were a Harry Potter fan, but if you were homeschooled, you were more of a Lord of the Rings fan. Which I could totally like at least down here. That totally is how it was for a while, but probably not anymore. Anyway, I was much more of a Lord of the Rings person growing up. My parents didn't let me watch Harry Potter because it was quote unquote witchcraft.
He had 3 Lord of the Rings references in his vows.
Oh my god.
That was a 100% true statement.
And,
I was there!
Another fun fact, the pianist at the wedding ceremony actually played 3 Lord of the Rings songs, I think, and one of them was the one that Anna walked down to, and it was Into the West.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. If you have not heard the instrument, oh my god, it's a dog with oh god, what's happening? Kill it! But if you haven't heard this instrumental version of Into the West, you are robbing yourself of one of the most beautiful musical compositions you've ever heard. So go listen to it. Anyway, What Harry Potter house am
Got
I?
him.
I'm a Ravenclaw, but I'm also a little Slytherin, just a little bit. But I'm mainly Ravenclaw. Anna is also Ravenclaw.
I knew we were friends.
Are you Ravenclaw? Are you really? Yeah, I'm Gryffindor.
You seem like more of a Hufflepuff.
You see, I thought the same thing, and then I took the test, like the official Pottermore test or whatever. And I'm like, guess what, bitch? You're a Gryffindor.
I've gotten 4 different ones from that one.
Every test I've taken, I've gotten Gryffindor.
No.
Every fucking thing.
I
And
started
everyone,
out-
like, every one of my hardcore Harry Potter friends, they're like, yeah, I can see he's a Gryffindor.
When Pottermore came out, I was Gryffindor, and then I went back and took it like 5 years later, and I've been Ravenclaw ever since.
I can see you as a Gryffindor, though.
I can totally see you as a Gryffindor too.
Yeah,
I can see you as a
but
Ravenclaw.
I just don't give a shit anymore, so...
You're a Gryffindor.
I'm a Gryffindor, yeah.
You're a Ravendor.
Gryffindor's better.
Yeah, I know.
Gryffindor's better.
I'm a Huffledore.
That's the dumbest sounding
I know.
thing.
You're a Gryffindor.
Gryffindor!
Gosh, those sound delicious.
I go to Quidditch matches. Griffin Puffs, get your Griffin Puffs here.
What are you talking about, Evan? Also, high five, Pablo, for fellow Ravenclaws. Also, how do I feel about the $1 billion Lord of the Rings series? I am all about that, honestly, because
Oh god, yes.
it's during the Second Age, which is an era in Middle Earth that like no one talks about. That
Alright, you ready,
we
Steve?
haven't really. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, go ahead. That we haven't really seen much from, and so it's a bunch of new stories that they'll be able to do. And as long as they stay relatively true to the source material, I'm excited. As long as they're not trying to redo the Third Age, which is the whole story about the Ring and Frodo. As long as they're not redoing that, then I'm good, because why would you try to redo what already was done near perfect?
So successfully.
Yeah, so successfully.
I would love.
This is knuckin' fucks.
Holy crap, Evan! you guys
It's a
had the.
hovercraft.
Oh my god!
It's a giant.
You guys had
hovercraft.
Into the West played at your wedding too? Did I hear that right? Because the way our pianist did it, and our pianist was Anna's roommate from college, so she was a really good pianist. I think that was actually maybe her major or minor in college. But she played that song while I was walking in with my guys, but then at like the kind of big flourish, which I guess would have been the third chorus, that's when Anna walked in. So it was technically for more than just Anna, but that's awesome.
Beautiful.
I'll have to tell Anna when her headphones aren't on.
Well, I am completely blind.
Pablo asks, in your opinion, his house?
Yes,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
That's not even a question, actually.
It's for all the people that are like, you're really too stupid to be in this school, but you know what? We're gonna let you in anyway.
Yeah. Like, quit picking your nose with your wand, you dork. Like.
It's got
Hufflepuff
troll
are-
bogies on it.
Hufflepuff are the kids that eat bugs in the playground just to get attention.
No, they're the kids that perform that slug.
Oh, hey, you
throwing
took
up
your
spell
headphones off.
for fun.
Anna leaned forward and just turned and looked at me, and I saw her headphones weren't on. I'm sorry, I'm not trash talking Hufflepuffs. I'm totally trash
Here we
talking
are.
Hufflepuffs.
All of us were.
It's okay because we're
We're
Ravenclaws.
completely shitting. Is she Hufflepuff?
No, she's a
She's a Ravenclaw.
Oh, okay.
We've been over this, Marcus.
Okay, but I'm just I'm confused as to why it would be a big deal if we were trash talking Hufflepuff.
We've got hostiles on the bridge.
She just likes Harry Potter, so I think she tuned in at a point in the conversation where it sounded like I was just bashing Harry Potter instead of Hufflepuff.
I see. I see.
By the way, Anna, Evan and Kat also had Into the West playing during their ceremony. Yeah.
You know what song I might play at mine?
Brick House.
Fuck, he beat me. Damn it. You fucking figured me out. Could you fucking imagine Doors open. Everyone stands. The bride appears. Brick. House. He's mighty. Just letting it all hang out. I see that brick.
Whenever anybody asks me the question, like, you know what song I would listen to during X or whatever, I always just say Brick House. Because it's like, the never gonna be the song choice.
Oh god. Oh god, I can't see anything.
Nah, I'm gonna play Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley when she walks down the aisle. It's gonna rickroll my entire audience.
I'd walk out.
I know.
10 out of 10. Would walk out.
Pablo says, also in your opinion, is Gryffindor the lamest house?
No.
Zero offense. I think that Gryffindor, a lot of people get frustrated with Gryffindor because they steal the spotlight.
Yeah.
Because, like, all of Harry Potter is basically about Gryffindor. Because nearly all the main characters are Gryffindor. And, like, you don't hear about many of the others, so it's lame because it's like, well, let us hear about the others. Like, there are other stories to be told. And I think that's why Gryffindor, a lot of people dislike it. Because it's like...
It's the mainstream kind of thing.
It's the mainstream kind of thing, yeah. Everyone is Gryffindor. We only hear about Gryffindor.
Which does suck. I would like to hear more from the other houses. Like, I do agree with that. I actually, a while back...
Steven.
Was that good?
Yeah. He went over shotgun, the guy shocked him, and I just laid into him with the minigun.
A while back, I think probably last summer, I actually went out into my yard. I got really bored, and I was like, I want a new hobby that's not expensive and just something I can do in my spare time. And so I went out in the yard. I found some decent sticks and like small little branches, and I took a pocket knife and actually carved little like wands. And I made a wand for each house. I made one for Slytherin, Ravenclaw, you know, blah blah blah. And each one has its own thing. So the Hufflepuff wand is actually all crazy looking, like it's all curved and like wacky looking. The Gryffindor is very simple and yet sophisticated. The Ravenclaw is very not sophisticated was the wrong word. The Gryffindor was like is like a very clean,
elegant,
very elegant. Thank you.
Refined.
You're welcome.
Refined. Thank you. Whereas the Ravenclaw was the sophisticated looking one, and then the Slytherin was very long and skinny, and on the end of it, where your hand would be holding it on the handle, was the head of a snake.
Steven.
Sample security preparing to exfil.
Copy that.
Oh, come here for a second.
Portable canister detected nearby.
Where'd it go?
If Jake was Gryffindor and you were House Slytherin, would you trip him in the hall?
Yes.
I probably wouldn't. Ooh, thank you.
Wait, what was
I like
the
to
question?
think that if Jake was Gryffindor and I were Slytherin, would I trip him in the hall?
Oh.
I like to think that I would be one of the non-dick Slytherin.
Yeah.
Filthy little mudblood.
I'm an insecure little bit, see.
Oh, my mom is calling me. I'm not going to answer.
Alright, unpopular opinion, Draco Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy is a little bitch, and I hate him.
Duh.
Oh my gosh. Did they change weapon mods? Oh my god, they made it to where weapon mods don't have the negative attribute anymore.
Yeah, they did.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, yes.
My suppressor still gives me negative optimal range, but that makes sense.
No, yeah.
That's cool though. Like, why the fuck would me putting a sight on my gun affect the reload speed?
Pablo says there are no non-dick Slytherin. I'd be the first.
I mean, there's Snape if you want to consider him, because I mean, he's a dick, but in the end, like, he's pretty much a good guy. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while.
No, he's a good guy.
But he's like the only one that I can think of that's non-dick.
I love this, Evan. I don't know what you're talking about. This is great. Caitlin says 10 points to Ravenclaw.
We put 16 points into Huffleclaw.
Stop. That just seemed like it was going nowhere good.
Oh, Steven.
What?
Oh, Steven.
What?
Are we friends?
We are, but I hate to break it to you, bud.
I know you
The
don't.
Super 90 is
I know.
terrible.
Do you want the foul?
Nah, you can keep it.
Okay.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
What?
So this entire stream, I have only done one mission.
Go do them so you can do this.
I know, I'm working on it.
You need to get tier 5, brah.
Oh man, this is a long mission.
There's a division helicopter?
It's going down! Oh god.
Well, they're dead.
They said, guess what? I'm taking you with me, bitch.
They did nothing to
That
that.
helicopter took out the turbine.
They blew it up.
Oh.
Wyvern, you need to exfil on
All right, well that was.
now. We need those goddamn anti-
Was there an agent in that helicopter? Because that's probably why it crashed. If it wasn't Kelso, then they're basically a Star Trek red shirt.
Get up on the aircraft and secure the rest of the antivirals. The support team will protect the cylinders.
You want another bottle? I just squirted.
Gross.
Just don't ever say that without context ever again.
He's eating the little juice bottle, like
That's
candies.
That's awesome. Let me share with you. Let me share with you my perspective. Marcus was just sitting there. You know those memes on the internet? No one, and then someone responds. It was no one. Then Marcus says, "I just squirted." Like that's the experience I just had.
Oh fuck! Oh my god!
Working on the elite down here.
Yeah, he just... I don't like that I
He's
can't
stunned,
quick shoot the thing anymore.
Yeah, I'm honestly not a fan of what they did to Chem Launcher. Pretty disappointed. Hey, boss. Pablo asks, Pepsi or Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola.
Coke. Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of either.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Dr. Pepper kind of guy.
Me
But I
too.
do like an occasional Pepsi. But
Three's a company.
I probably prefer Coke. I don't know.
Yeah, I like Coke. Okay, now I will say, the orange vanilla Coke,
Oh, that's great. I love
Killer.
vanilla Coke.
really good. But
Um,
I'm trying not to drink soda as much anymore.
Good
And
call.
I'm not doing so good, but for the most part, I just kind of try to drink water.
Yeah, that's the same here. Thank you for the drone. Also, back to the wedding. Jeremy, I think you had left at this point. Guess who caught the bouquet?
Who?
My 13-year-old sister.
Well,
And because it was great because Becca was the crowd favorite to catch it. Everybody was like, Becca needs this. She's gonna get this. And then people kept yelling, Becca, get it! And then she turned around and it was thrown. So she had no idea what was going on. And then my sister caught it, but I didn't know she was in there. I just saw some short girl in a dress. I was like, wait, who caught that? And she turned around. Her name's Shion. And Tyler and I were off to the side, and when we saw that, we were like, nope, no, do it again! And we were yelling from the side, like, recount! Oh, okay. Slytherin just got 100 points. Why? Why are we giving Slytherin points?
I'm gonna blow
fuck
up
Slytherin,
the
I'll give them
White
points.
House.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
We need to cripple
Fuck
these
you.
assholes. So that's what
You're
I'm
not a Slytherin, asshole.
And?
Christ, he's insane! Agent, do whatever you can to prevent the launch of those rockets.
Still my boys.
Nobody. Slytherin, and then just says Avada Kedavra.
Have you seen the meme? It's a little comic where
It's
Ron and Harry are
Avada,
playing
not Avada.
Game Boy. They're playing Pokemon on Game Boy, and Ron's like, Harry, this game is so fun, and then it goes to Harry, and he just goes, yeah,
Look, Ron,
I just
caught
my
it.
average evolved from an Abra to a Kadabra.
And there's a green shot out of his wand.
The next panel is just him standing there with his hair a mess, just horrified because he just killed Ron.
That's fucking hilarious. Have you? Okay, so
Jake is not here, boss.
It's Jeremy!
Pablo, my sister does have a boy that she's crushing on, but he's a good boy.
It's time for them to get married, then, I guess.
She's
Yeah. 'Cause she's...
If you ever met her, you'd be like, goodness, she's so much to handle. She's great though. She's hilarious.
She's a whole lot of woman.
Don't say that about my sister.
Whoa, what did he just do?
Disappointed.
What did he just do?
Target locked. Initiating launch sequence.
Alright, I was waiting for a time limit.
Oh my god, speaking
They
of
just
those,
initiated the launch sequence, Steven.
Right now. Hey, this is not a drill.
I'm a motherfucking division agent.
has any? Okay, so Steven, you were talking about the nobody and then like me kind of
Yes.
memes or whatever. Have you
Yes.
seen the ones that are? It says nobody and then it says J.K. Rowling. By the way, did you guys know Dobby had a massive cock? Or some shit like that.
That's see. Here's my thing. Unpopular opinion. I know. Get over it. I don't like J.K. Rowling because she
I
can't
don't
stand
either.
by her word. She made a great series that has touched a lot of people and like
Now all those
inspired a
people
lot of
accept
people.
Each other apparently.
Everybody's
Anna reminded me of the quote
Nobody.
from School
J.K. Rowling. Everyone's gay.
Anna reminded me of a quote from School of Rock towards the end when he's giving the speech to the parents of the kids. And he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I've touched your kids. Or your kids have touched me. And I'm pretty sure I've touched them.
Yeah.
he's just so proud of himself, and then they're all horrified. Oh, man. Kalen says, minus 1,000 points to 8-bit Gamesters, a curse on both your houses. Dang.
Well, fuck off then. Whatever.
What did I do?
Yeah, seriously. What the hell?
It's okay. Thousands of points have been tossed around and taken away, so it probably balances out.
Yeah, I was about to say we're probably all at 0 right now.
Probably so.
I don't know how to disable the rocket, Steven.
I just want to know what the fuck it did. Oh my god.
Guessing
I don't
over
either.
here. Up top. Maybe. Over here.
Oh, hello, dude.
Nope. I can't get up there.
I'm really bothered by what they did to the chem launcher. I know I've said it a lot, but like, that changes my
Follow the
entire
wires,
strategy.
Steven.
Oh! Holy crap.
Hey, guy.
I don't know where to go or what to do.
There's a rappel line over there. Do we do anything with the rappel line?
Possibly up to where you are.
No. Oh my gosh.
Okay, there seems to be 3 launchers.
Disable the rocket launcher is the objective. Okay.
There's nowhere I can shoot it.
I got him. Go for the fight. I got you. You're the asset.
I'm confused by this.
Oh, my phone died. You have a phone charger I can use?
Nah, mine's in the bedroom.
But
Steven, we have 40 seconds.
I see that.
Medical assistance needed.
Oh, shoot the yellow boxes on the launchers themselves, Evan said.
Oh, I see
So
now.
get to that. Yep. Which ones have we done?
I shot the one that's right here.
Oh, well, we're gonna lose anyway.
You mind if I go plug my phone in though, just to get it some charge?
Pull it out.
Because like my phone's completely dead.
Oh, okay.
Which one? Okay, cool. Cool, let's try that again. Also, hold on, I think I may have... Nope, never mind. I was hoping that, an unaimed shot of the chem launcher would be at my feet, but that is not the case. It goes straight ahead. That is an issue.
Did you close that door back up? Oh, thank you.
Bye, boss. Alright, he said they have a high point and a low point. First phase has 3 yellow boxes like the turrets. Double tap L2.
Here to see the fireworks?
What are you talking about?
You won't be disappointed.
Okay, thank you. Alright, Evan just saved me a lot of time. I can drop pods at my feet by double tapping L2.
Everyone, this is not a drill. We
Or, not L2, R1, sorry.
repeat, this is not a drill.
Are you working on the rocket launchers?
Yeah.
It's R1 for me, Evan, but I got it, thank you.
Alright, got that one.
Alright, I'm at the left one. Alright, I haven't seen any of the yellow boxes you're talking about. What are we shooting?
We have to clear the site first.
Okay. Good night, Kalen. Good night, Pablo. Glad to be back, guys. Said second phase launchers will arm themselves and they will pop up. There's a low box. They are red, I believe, and a high on the other side.
I got the yellow box.
Okay. Are they on the launchers themselves? I'm still confused as to what to look for because I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it was a yellow box on the top of it. I don't know what the other red box is though.
It's a yellow box at the underbelly. I got that one.
Okay. That's it.
I just saw it from over here.
Cool.
Go neutralize Wyvern.
Come to save the day, huh? But you're a real goddamn hero. Enough small talk.
Oh, that's cute. I have one of those too.
You want to show him?
Yeah.
Take a heal. Hey, guess what I got? A crossbow. Except it's the worst! Try not to do it too loud so I don't blow out everybody's eardrums. Okay.
Damn, Steve.
Got a heal coming at you. What?
They must have buffed the crossbow because you did pretty decent damage.
They might have. I don't know.
Rocket launch backup power activated.
Alright, go disable that. I'll take out Wyvern.
I'm surrounded. I couldn't do anything. I'm down. Can you come back for me?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
I'll crawl towards you.
Wyvern's down. Drop the gear set for me.
What color is it? Still green?
Yeah.
Nice. Alright. I'm coming to you.
Stop moving.
Oh, come on. I'm not moving. Awesome. Got a guy coming up your right flank.
Oh god.
God.
Awesome. Alright.
Why? I don't know why it stopped reviving me.
I don't either. Alright. Let me get a restock real quick. Oh, never mind. It's out
Go
there.
ahead and start it.
No, that's fine.
Restock's gonna be the right side.
Yeah, I see it out there now.
You won't be disappointed.
I'm gonna go pick up that gear set piece if it's still over there. If it's not, cool.
Target
She'll
locked.
probably drop it again.
Initiating
Yeah.
launch sequence.
Oh no, it's still over there.
Everyone, this
Oh,
is
I see
not
it too.
a drill. We
Nice.
will evacuate the building right now. Repeat, this is not a drill.
What are you supposed to destroy the generator? I see.
Yeah, those yellow boxes.
Got it.
Take the one up front, and I'm gonna go around to this other one on the left side. Got him.
Okay.
Alright, wait for the rocket. Oh no, they got a group spawning.
Alright, I'm gonna toss a fire grenade down. Good drop.
Ah, you guys suck. I am melting all of you.
Alright. I got that. Try to take care of ads.
Okay.
Alright, yellow's down.
Alright, we need to regroup then.
Yep,
Come to me.
I'm running back over to you.
I can say that about anyone.
Healing is up. So my radius mod must have gotten nerfed big time because I'm not doing much with it.
Alright, Wyvern.
Saved the day, huh? But you're a real
And of
goddamn
course I'm
hero.
out of ammo for my grenade launcher.
Enough small talk.
Loop around a little bit. I'm gonna try to toss a grenade on her. Really? Really, game? Wow, I can't toss a grenade up there. What? Whatever, okay.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Where you at? Get down, get me cover.
I was taking care of that
Crap.
rocket launcher.
Healing at, coming at you.
Oh, the other rocket. The other rocket launcher. I'm heading around this way.
Okay. That's disappointing to hear, Evan. That kind of ruins all of my plans. He said that all mods that are not damage and cooldown reduction got screwed.
Take the one on the underbelly. I already got the one up top.
Got it. Oh, shoot. Wyvern's hit me kind of hard. Got the underbelly. Done.
Piss me off. Clicking painless is no longer an option for
I could not agree more. Pop your head up. Come on, see what happens.
Agent in my sight. I don't understand.
Oh Jesus.
Oh god. Dog, 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 dog.
There's two. There's one right behind
Yep.
me too. Alright, dog one's down. There's a yellow dog in the middle. God. Alright, it's down too. Wyvern's down.
Nice.
And if I okay.
Viral cylinders are secure. We'll make sure they get
Oh hey, did you notice that they changed that we're not yellow for each other anymore?
Yeah, we're blue.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, they probably realized the yellows were too similar. Similar.
Simular.
The
Calling
yellow
you by
colors
Alice.
were too similar. World Tier 5, 59 seconds.
Amazing.
Sir, we've got enemy helicopters on approach. Should we knock them down? Negative. Hold your fire. You can't
I
chance
got
those
two
cylinders
masks.
getting destroyed.
Cool.
Well, that's a bit of luck. Agent, you managed to secure the antivirals and shut down a key Black Tusk.
Wait, did we get both sets from that?
I'm guessing.
Incredible work, Agent. Truly incredible.
Because I got two masks. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah, we totally did.
Wow.
Oh shit.
That was a fun mission.
It was. Alright,
I don't know why I'm running to
as
the
much
exit, so
as I hate to say it, I'm probably not gonna run sets.
no, I'm probably not until something decent comes out.
Yeah. I might do True Patriot. Might. But it just seems not worth it.
Did you get two masks too?
I did. Ongoing directive and True Patriot.
Alright, I was gonna say if you got a different one, I would trade you.
What are the stats on the ones you got?
Plus 26% damage to elites and plus 4,620 health. I gotta say, that was a little lackluster.
What's the what are the stats on your True Patriot?
That was that one.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, cool. Plus 26% damage to elites and plus 4,620 health.
So it's a firearm and a toughness.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you think? Stop there or keep going?
It's up to you. Oh, we got a T-Rex.
Pilot for off-site activities. Did you see that?
weird.
I see. I was wondering if it was like future DLC to where we could go to like New York or other places for like quick missions, kind of like Far Cry New Dawn did.
That would be Neato Burrito.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, hey, Marcus.
Hey, shut.
Meet up with the division coordinator. Let's see what this is all about.
Yep. Would you want to jump into Marcus's game and help him run through some stuff? I mean, we can end the stream and do that if you want to, but that's up to you, man.
I'll get back to you on that.
Fine. Whatever.
I'm just talking to Manny, so... Or whoever this is.
Well, I want to go talk to Manny too, Mr. Fancy Pants. They still haven't released the 4th specialization.
Oh, God, just got taken into a loading screen. What's happening?
I did too. Maybe a cutscene?
It's the only thing I can think of.
Black Tuscan detected. Mission completed. Okay. That was weird.
Well, that was... was pointless.
Nope.
Alright.
Back upstairs.
Marcella's one of
Fucking
our
kidding
best
me?
scouts. I sent her over to investigate what the Black Tusk are doing in the Judiciary Square building.
Oh, okay, you can read it Stronghold.
Oof. Yeah. Alright, so that's actually kind of a perfect roll for me, so... I guess I should recalibrate up with that.
Oh, I need to upgrade the bench.
Oh yeah, that's something we're supposed to do.
Oh, I still need to...
Random brand holster. That's kind of cool. I didn't... Okay, what about...
I still need the D50 level 1.
Alright, I think we should call it here.
Agreed.
Cool. Well, thanks for tuning in, whoever watched. I know that at this point it's just me and Evan watching on the Chortle Games side. But glad to be back. Look forward to streaming again. Oh, I got a Target Intel pack. That's nice. I'll take that later. But we should be pretty much back on schedule for the foreseeable future. Mondays we got Division stream. Tuesday or Thursday we've got a Team Up Tuesday. That's going to happen tomorrow night with Borderlands, the pre-sequel. It's going to be me and Brody. Wednesday we got a Let's Play, I think, and then Friday and Saturday we should have some live streams sometime after 7 p.m. Evan says, glad to have you back. Also, Herc you. Thanks, buddy. Jeremy, what you guys got going on over at 8-Bit?
Yeah. We are trying to get back into the swing of doing our Alien Isolation streams, at least.
Every
So-
Sunday, we said.
Every Sunday or Monday night, just depending on our availability.
Right.
We do try
This-
to keep up with our Twitter as much as possible, so if you guys follow that.
And I
yeah.
think I'm going to start trying to post on Instagram a little more. They can, see that we're streaming. I'll post on Instagram, on my story or whatever. That, hey, 30 minutes to an hour, we're going to be streaming. So that way more people know, because the last minute kind of pop-ups on Twitter. I think, is it Twitter or Facebook that it pops up on?
Twitter.
Twitter, yeah. Sometimes it doesn't give people enough time or enough notice, I guess you could say, to watch the stream.
Right. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for this stream. Sorry, I spaced out for a minute there. We will see you over here on Turtle Games tomorrow night with Borderlands the pre-sequel. And if you haven't yet, give a like and a subscribe and a notification bell click to Epic Gamesters over there.
Oh,
They're good people. I'm gonna tap dance to end the stream. Yeah. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great week.
Later,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Okay, bye.